What's going on, guys? Christian here from CK Wraps. This is my disassembly channel. Now we're going to remove the door card / interior door panel on this Chevrolet Camaro. Now if you have a Camaro like this is how you're going to go about doing it. One thing we have to, I've done this before, one thing we have to be careful of is removing this little guy right here. This is very delicate, the trunk release. Otherwise this thing's pretty straightforward. So I'll tell you why we're going to remove the door panel. We're going to remove the door panel simply because I want to take the mirror off of the car. Is this necessary to wrap the door? It absolutely is. Since the mirror sits on top of the door itself, it's not sitting above the door itself. So we want to have a seamless finish. We're going to remove that mirror. So first things first, you're going to want to have some basic tools, and I forgot I need a 7 or 8 millimeter socket, so I just need to grab that. Give me 1 second. I think it's 7. So let's try the 7. Sorry about that. Yes. So we're going to use a 7 millimeter socket. So there is one screw right in here. We're going to take that one out. I'm going to place that one on the floor. Now we're going to have a look around the rest of the panel. There's another one down here. There should be 2 down here. I prefer not to use power tools simply because I find that it's much more delicate to use your hands. It does take a little bit longer, but again, we reduce the risk of breaking things. So 3 screws total on the outside, 1, 2, 3. After that, you're going to want to have some kind of a little hook tool. There's going to be a little rubber mat right in this area. It's very easy to lift actually. It just kind of sits on top of there. It's not clipped in or anything like that. And that's it. So once that one's out, it's going to expose another screw there. And then we also have one behind here. So what we have to do is use our hook tool again, or a plastic tool, and pop out the panel that's right here, okay? So there's actually a space up here where we can put our little hook tool through and just pop the panel out. Very, very easy. Very straightforward to do. It's not clipped in there very hard. So that's another 8 millimeter screw, so I'm going to remove that one. And it's the exact same as the ones that go around the outside, the perimeter, so we don't have to worry about mixing them up. The only one that is different is the one that's in here, and that is, I believe, a 30 Torx. So I'm going to switch out that. And I don't have the 30 Torx with me. I thought it was on the set. It's right here. I'm doing a video, yeah. 30 Torx, all right. So we're going to get this guy out. This is a much longer screw. So the rule of thumb is when you're removing an interior door panel, and on most cars, we're looking for the pull points. That would be the door handle lever and the door pull area right here. Since we pull on these areas quite a bit when we're closing the door or opening the door. Now, you can see that this now has a lot of flex. Perfect. We know that that's released. From here, what we need to do is get a plastic tool. We need to get our plastic tool in behind the panel. And this is where clips can break, especially on an older car like this. We try not to, but again, if we break them, we just replace them. They're not expensive. All right. So that was just something that fell off of the, where was that? That was inside, under here. There we go. So we're going to gently pry up the panel. There we go. And that should be fully released. So one of the clips broke, it's no big deal. I will replace it. So we want to lift up from here. Actually, we want to pull out. This is a bit different, I forgot. There's clips in here on the top. And there we go. We're going to hold this, okay? We don't want to let this fall. So we're going to start disconnecting wires, all right? Now, the one that's hard to get at is this guy. We need a Phillips screwdriver. So I have a Phillips screwdriver ready. I knew I would. So we can't actually disconnect this wire without undoing this speaker. And it has a Phillips screw holding it together. Oops, lost the screwdriver. That's fine. So we're going to pull this piece forward, and now that's going to expose the actual cable itself. Now I'm just going to push the clip down and remove the speaker from it. So now I can actually pull that down. It helps to have your hook tool with you because you're going to need it. And we need it in order to pry every little clip that's here. Not pry them, but push down on the tabs that are holding them in. Some of them are hard to see. So I'm also going to remove the door lock. That would be, sorry, the door lever cable. I'm going to remove this trunk latch one here. This one's a bit interesting. Let's see here. How did this one come out before? So I'm trying to remember how I did this last time. It's been a while. So I'm going to push it forward and through. This way I can see it a little bit better. There we go. This one's a bit tricky. Here we go. I see it now. So it's this little guy holding it on. That's it. Separate the two. Now I have one more. And this one I'm having a hard time seeing. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to explain this. I'm going to turn this door panel around and explain this. So for here, right here, we have the cable, which has a little pin that goes in here, and you pull the cable back and you put it, the green piece with the clip facing down on here. So what you do when in the beginning is you lift the green clip up, you pull the cable back, you pull it through here, and then lift it out of there. Done. We have another one here. We just push down on the tab, pull that one out. Again, here we have to use our hook tool to pull up on the little tab that is here. You can see it right there. Hopefully I can show you guys that. So you're gonna pull up on that, and then that guy slides down towards the bottom of the car. And then again, with the door lock area, or sorry, the trunk release area, we push down on the tabs and push that through, and then we can unclip it then. So we have the door panel off right now. I'm just gonna put this to the side. So we have the door panel off right now. And that is going to give us access to the mirror. I'm going to do a whole separate video on removing the mirror and how I do that. And that's it, guys. If you thought this video was informative and helpful, don't forget to give it a like. And if you guys want to see some more videos on how to take apart the car, do not forget to give it. Don't forget to subscribe, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, we're going to get into doing the mirror. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.